Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Days of Ruin Tiny Wars replay. As well on bottom right side as the blue Will, we got Mibster Bear. As well on top left side as the red Tasha, we got Come Swallower. When it comes to COs, Tasha of course is buffed from the Carja counterpart. Does have same important cost, 1 radius, 30, 60, and 60, so small radius. She gets off 10% offense defense for all units. Air units get plus additional 40% offense and 20% defense. And also get plus 2 movement range, so her air units will be able to strike deep and strike pretty hard. And for a superpower, it does provide a staggering plus 4 movement for all air units. Will is of course the same for the Carja counterpart, has standard boarding cost, 2 radius, 30, 60, 60. Offers the plus 10% offense defense for all units, and of course get additional plus 20% offense for ground direct units, so tanks. And of course for his superpower, it does get plus 2 movement range on all direct ground units, such as tanks. Oh, hopefully it's a good one then. And of course, there's additional number of properties you start out with, so both players are able to go straight for bikes and utilize the roads. It is a triple base map or an airport, and a decent amount of roads in the top middle and bottom middle of the part of the map, allowing a decent view to play, at least able to get out of the base. Both players still just building up bikes, not big surprise. Handful infantry there to make sure you don't base skip. We could see an interrupt here, or yeah, we could see interrupt there, but maybe not. Just capture the property, it's probably a good idea. Of course, triple base, it'll take a bit of time before you start seeing anything else than bikes, but looks got a single base skip here, saving 35,000. Or base skips, effectively you need at least, in order to get a tank out of the field and base, not base skip, you need at least 10,000 income. If you want a battle copter not base skip, you need what? 1350? Or 13,500, I should say. Tank. So we've got double tank there by Tasha. Will has not deployed out any tanks yet. He will need to respond with probably tanks of his own. Good eye for battle copter this turn. And Tasha has deployed the split for tanks both directions. Or at least the deployment both directions. And looks like will counter the same tank deployment and an infantry unit. Interrupts the capture there. Get another good first strike there. And double artillery by Tasha. That's interesting. Got the bike wars. Not finished off the 1 or 2 health bike there with a 5 health bike, but he's rotating some more bikes in the center as well as a command tank. Tasha's not got a command unit in the field. With another bikes in the field, maybe a command duster wouldn't be half bad. Well, at least command battle copter would be nice. Tank infantry. Will's tank does get a 1 shot there. Very nice. Looks like Tasha is going to lose property up here. Right now it's 16 versus 16,000. Will's getting some decent power charge. Got +1 radius as well. And this tank is pretty well behind a good number of units, but we do have 2 wounded bikes there. Could broke it through, then tank hit up and following. Like that. And we do now Tasha tank there. Not a great unit for the loader herself up into. Will's command tank has to take a shot. Has received a hit there and got artillery now pushing the center as well. So Tasha's starting to ball up with force. No battle copter from her just yet. Or from either side. Both sides, strangely enough, has 55,600, exact the same. Never mind, got interrupted now. So Will looks like he's ahead by about a turn. Tasha's tank does get a good shot there, and artillery gets some good shots as well, getting up to 24 energy. And made some pretty good gains on the center of the map there. Tank infantry. Will does pop a superpower. I didn't realize he had a superpower available. I missed that part. So now he gets +2 movement range on direct ground units, which includes infantry. Many good hits there. Tank to start hitting these other tanks, but Tasha has a very large force of tanks here. Strikes one artillery there. Strikes both artillery. Very nice. But Tasha still has a pretty good core of tanks here. Man, take the side, get a strike there, getting +1 radius as well. Does not finish off that unit there. And double mech. So no air units whatsoever so far this game. So currently right now it's just generic +10% firepower CO versus direct units get a good firepower bonus CO. Both of these artillery, no, this one is in range and got 5 and 4 health, so they will get a good volley there. Tasha's command tank is taking some hits there. No CO energy there. She probably should have pulled our tank up there. It does do merge, and now it gets a little bit energy. 68 versus 48, so she's starting to fall pretty far behind. Tank, mech. And all of a good number of Will's tanks do fall back. Tasha's pretty good core tanks in the center, and maybe these properties are a little bit exposed. Maybe she's able to squeeze some bikes go up there. Finish off that one tank there. She's at now 49 energy. Our command tank seems safe enough. She could get our superpower this turn, but it'll be just +10 global. She does not have any aircraft in the field. She may want to either pull a battle copter this turn. As you command tank there to get a good strike, does do a bit of a merge. Don't care about Razor Synapse, go away. And does go for battle copter infantry. Our command tank could go down this turn. Will gets his superpower activated there. It's a +2 movement range for all direct ground units. Does merge his command tank. Get some good picks there. Command tank took a good strike there. 5 health tank. Finish off Tasha's command tank. The +2 move range, able to range it. And so Tasha's not deployed out, only got now a battlecopter now. She's been playing not to her strengths this entire game. I think just having herself just seal into a battlecopter would have been just quite nice. We'll probably go for an anti-air bike. Actually, that's a good strike there. Finish off the infantry unit there. Does not seal herself into the battlecopter. Tank. Good strike on some of these mechs. Tank bike. Does see herself open to a tank there. This mech can get a boost strike off from the city. 10% booster strike. But her battlecopter does get that either way, which is probably pretty good. Down to 43,000 versus 90. Tank bike. Command battlecopter gets a good strike there on that tank. And looks like our seal unit does get a pick there. But went at 9 inches so far. And we've just got full mech spam by Tasha. Will has more than double income and has more than double in the field. So at this point in time, things are just slow death for Tasha. That's about the superpower there, getting +2 movement range. Just overall very solid, good tank gameplay by Will as well. I was fighting to tank up north. And of course, a bunch of units pushing way forward. This game's ultimately over. Nope, goes for a bomber. Isn't that the second aircraft this game? Somehow. Even in a game without Tasha, there would be by now more than just 2 aircraft. Goes for our tank, mechs move around, more mechs. And of course, rocket, battlecopter, doesn't really matter what Will deploys at this point in time. The game is ultimately over. Pops a superpower for Will once again, getting additional firepower, able to quickly clean up everything. And that is the end of the replay. This is Angry saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.